All right, it's time for Fielder's Choice. Let's start off. Rookie of the Year, fair or foul?
To me, the kid in me says it's fair, because it's a really, although it's a corny type movie, a 12-year-old kid hurts his arm, and then all of a sudden, has this powerful arm to pitch, and he gets to make the team for the Chicago Cubs, and to pitch well throughout that season. I think it's a fun movie. It's a funny movie to watch. Henry Rowengartner is probably one of my idols. Rosenberger, he was one of my idols. As a kid back in the day. But when you get to your adulthood, you think it's just it's a corny movie. It's a little kid that all of a sudden has this great arm and makes the team for some odd reason, and it's still entertaining.
I say I agree. As a kid, it's definitely, you think of it as fair. It's entertaining. The theme is to dream big, your dreams can come true and all this stuff. But he didn't have to dream hard. He's his dream came true instantly because of a freak accident, which in medical terms, whatever happened to his arm never happened in real life. But as an adult now, you sit there and go, man, this is the most foul movie I've ever seen. This would never happen in a million years. Not medically and not logically. The Chicago Cubs assigned whatever was 13 years old or something. Assign a child to play a men's game. Oh, borderline ridiculous. But definitely foul as fair as a kid, foul as an adult. All right, let's get to Rogers Centre, fair or foul. I think we know where this one's going.
Well, you know what? We're both from Toronto. We go to the Blue Jays games a lot. As much as Skydome has been, Skydome and Rogers Centre now has been up for about 30 years now. It was good then, but now it's foul. They just need to improve the fan experience in the ballpark. I know they're trying their very best. They still draw a lot of fans. For baseball, back in the day, it was a great experience when it was brand new. There was the Windows restaurant. There was the aura, the atmosphere of seeing the skyline. Back in the day, when they drew 4 million fans back in, when it opened in 1989. Definitely foul, in this today's baseball. They need to, remodel the place a little bit for a 30-year-old ballpark. We haven't hosted an all-star game since it opened.
Yeah, still waiting.
So definitely, marketing needs to do a better job in entertaining the crowd. I know they're doing their very, very best to be one of the premier ballparks in Major League Baseball, but I think there's a lot of work to be done.
This has always been a foul for me. Ever since I've moved to Toronto in '99. At first, the Rogers Centre, when I first came, was Skydome still, and it was dreary, it was boring, it was ugly. The grass, it was still, I think it was the turf, right?
AstroTurf.
It was ugly. It looked like an AstroTurf. Yes, they remodeled it. They added more screens, and they got rid of that stupid restaurant, which I don't understand why you have a restaurant like that in the ballpark. It's way better now that it's a place where people can actually stand and have a drink and eat, watch the game from the outfield. But aesthetically, the skyline looks great when the dome is open, but when it's closed, even when it's open, it's just it's no atmosphere. I just think the problem with it is the entertainment aspect of it. Whoever's in charge of their DJ and their entertainment, it's just there is no fan experience. We've been to ballparks before, Pittsburgh and Chicago, Washington, Philly. Those are, you go there and you're going to a sporting event. It's fun. It's loud. People are talking. You go to Rogers Centre, you can hear people sneeze and the other down across the field from you. Mound Visits, fair or foul?
I think it's fair. I think they still have 6 Mound Visits. Am I correct?
6. They dropped it down from. They dropped it down from 8 to 6 or something.
Well, anyway, I think Mound Visits are fair where it is right now. I do think that there are ways to speed up the game a little bit, and one of the ideas was to decrease the mound visits, and I do think it's a wonderful idea. It's one of the greatest decisions Major League Baseball has ever thought of, because every time that you have to go out there as a manager or pitching coach, to pull off your pitcher, or talk to your pitcher. I mean, like, there's on average, like, what, back in the day, about 10 or 11 mound visits to go out there and talk to your pitcher or pull them out. I do think with 5 or 6 mound visits, I think it's enough.
I'm giving mound visits a complete foul, and I mean, speeding up the game, that whole idea is to be separate from just the mound visits themselves. I mean, they said that their stats show that it wouldn't really speed up too much if they eliminated mound visits. But at the same time, why are there mound visits? I mean, there's no pitching coach or hitting coach visits to the hitter. If the hitter's 0-2 and he steps out of the batter's box and doesn't know what to do, and he's tired or whatever, his swing looks tired, you don't see a hitting coach run out there and give him advice.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave your comments below.